Hello guys, I'm Roger. I am half of the World AFB News host. And welcome to the League Review. This is where we look at a league from around the world. And we're just looking at one individual that's either going to be in season or not in season. Just basically explain how they started, where they came from. And so today, guys, we're not looking at one that's in season right now. If you saw my previous video of the league review, I said that. So this time we're going to be looking at something that's pretty close to, I know a little bit about, I've heard them before. We're going into the CFL, the Canadian Football League. So let's just get right into it and let's explain exactly who they are if you don't know. The very first beginning, of course, the CFL was founded in January 1956. About roughly 64 years ago, the commissioner, Randy Ambrosi, if I'm saying that correctly, I do apologize, headquarters 50 Wellington Street East, Toronto, Ontario. Going into the teams now, so the CFL is comprised of 9 different teams. It's going to be broken down from the West Division and the East Division. West Division having 5, East Division having 4. In the West Division, there is Winnipeg Blue Bombers, Saskatchewan Rough Riders, Calgary Stampeders, the BC Lions, and the Edmonton Elks. Now, looking at the East Division, you got on Toronto Argonauts, the Hamilton Tiger Cats, the Montreal, and I don't know if I'm saying this right, the Alouettes, and the Ottawa Red Blacks. And because they're not in season right now, I don't have any current standings. I do have a schedule, which I'm going to be showing you, but I'm going to go back from 2021, their record standing. We're just going to be using that. So on the east side, it was, I'm just going to be saying the first name. Ranked number 1 is Winnipeg. Number 2 is the Saskatchewan. Number 3 is Calgary. 4 BC. 5 Edmonton. And in the East Division, number 1 is Toronto. Number 2 Hamilton. 3 Montreal. And 4 the Ottawa. If you are looking at the schedule, here it is, guys. So they start their preseason week 1 Monday, May 23rd at 4 p.m. Kicking it off here with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and Saskatchewan Rough Riders. They're going to be the ones starting it off preseason. And if you're looking into, well, when do they actually officially start? Well, week 1, it's going to start June 9th. And June 10th and June 11th, so that week of June, early June, 9, 10th, and 11, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that's the times they play. They have, I believe, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have up to 21 weeks. So their final week is going to be October 28th, October 29th. And then they start going into their finals. Right now their Super Bowl, if you will, their championship game is called the Grey Cup, and they are on the 109 Grey Cup, and that is going to be Sunday, November 20th at 5 p.m. So it's already up there. It's already going. Right now they are in their draft. So that's what you can see. You can follow them on Facebook. I know I am. I see when they are looking at key prospects, who's getting who. I don't know a lot about where or more of who is going where and what typical or what players to look out for in the CFL. Sooner or later, I mean, I hope to get all that information to you. As of right now, guys, just diving just in who the CFL is, where you can watch them, and all that. Speaking of where you can watch them, you can go to their website, cfl.ca, and in there you can go to, on the top left, schedules, and then they have international streaming and CFL CA Live. I also believe that if you're looking, I haven't looked at this yet, but I'm pretty sure on YouTube there's probably going to be highlights, and that's where I'm going to probably show you a little bit of the CFL if you haven't seen it, where to see. But if you click on it right now, it shows you past events. It shows you how to rewatch the Combine 1, Combine 40-yard dash. So right now they're in the Combine stage. They're just about to kick off. Right now it's March. I believe I said they start in May. Give me 1 second. Yeah, preseason, it starts in May. Week 1, it's early June. So we're in March, about to get kicked off. They're about, getting their draft in. And from there, getting in their practice and just about to start in preseason week 1. So you'll be seeing them very soon on the World AFB News, where we cover everybody around the world that's in season. And with that, if you actually know a league that's in season or about to start season and that we're not talking about, if you could just please let us know. I know we're just talking about right now the 6 leagues that are in season. In fact, we're actually going to add one more. There's actually 7 right now. I think it's Austria that's going to start their league. I actually just started this last weekend. So get ready to hear about their league in Austria. I don't know a lot about the details. I haven't done my research about it. I know they're starting, but just like the previously ones before, I'm going to try to give you some recordings of it. I mean, that's one of my favorite things to do, is to watch other leagues around the world play American football. It's to me, I think it's just fascinating to see how it's developing over time, and I personally just think it's a really synchronized, strong sport. But enough about that. Let's get into some more history about the CFL. Just like the NFL, the CFL, rugby all started with rugby. So rugby football began to be played in Canada in 1860. This started the Canadian Rugby Football Union. This was founded in 1884. This is where, in future time, passing it down in 1909, the Grey Cup was donated by the Governor General, the Earl Grey, and it was to the winning team of the Senior Amateur Football Championship by Canada. As time went on, we did see an expansion in the United States. This was in 1993. We saw an expansion the first time in the United States franchise, going with the Sacramento Gold Miners, 1994 Las Vegas Posties, Baltimore Stallions, a few other ones, San Antonio Texans. Of course, not everything happens great, so all those went down, which now we have 9 teams. But, thinking about that, it would have been pretty interesting to see what would have happened if, maybe some of those teams got kept. Would Canadian Football League be a little bit bigger than what it is right now? Maybe would it have destroyed them? Of course, financially, I'm assuming it didn't work out, so they had to discard it. Or maybe there was some, I don't really know, but maybe there was some deals that didn't get kept, so they had to discard to keep the league operating. But just thinking about, future, NFL, it all started in the United States, in the field of rugby, grew to this big old sport. So to see the CFL trying to gain that, if you will, drive from the United States into Canada with teams in the United States, it would have been pretty interesting to see. I live in San Antonio, Texas, and there was a team, San Antonio Texans. I would have definitely went to go see that, knowing that there's a league in San Antonio, despite, I know there's Dallas and Houston, but in San Antonio itself, I definitely would have went to go see it. Now, going into the post-U.S. expansion era, in this point in 1997, interesting to see that the NFL provided the a U.S. $3 million interest-free loan to the financially struggling CFL. So at this point in time, the CFL wasn't doing as great. It looked like it was going to close down, but the NFL helped out, giving them a $3 million interest-free loan, possibly to kickstart and get anything that they need, pay off their contracts and everything like that. In addition to that, the NFL was granted access to the CFL players entering a defined 2-month window and option year of their contract. So, of course, they paid them. The NFL now has access granted. At this point, I mean, the CFL got financially stable and they eventually repaid the loan. So all this CFL NFL agreement expired in 2006. We still see these two leagues trying to reach a new agreement, but just things aren't really kicking off. For maybe it's not just like an agreement that both leagues are trying to things, but hopefully we can see something new with both teams. Maybe some different teams, maybe some cross sections. Maybe in the preseason for the NFL, maybe a team like they can have a play and a CFL player and just see how it goes, or maybe during the CFL's preseason we can see an NFL team play against the CFL, or something similar to that, just to have interactions between one another would be pretty interesting to see. Now onwards, jumping forward quite a bit years, 2017 to the present. I find this very fascinating here. So in October 2018, the CFL began focusing marketing internationally again after the unsuccessful expansion into the United States. Now they're going and partnered with the Professional American Football League of Mexico. Guys, the LFA. So now we're seeing interactions between the LFA and CFL. So they announced oh my god, I clicked my thing. Well, they announced a special edition to the CFL Combine to be held in 2019 in Mexico for Mexican players, which was held January 13, 2019. This Ambrosi said he wishes the Combine in Mexico to be an annual and the Combine could be held in Europe. I think this is pretty interesting because, I mean, you have the LFA, this professional league in Mexico. Now you're having players from Canada to go to Mexico, and not only that, but see Mexican players in Mexico to go to Canada. So you got these two great leagues that haven't just started off, but they're already progressing, and now they're progressing together. We can see some big interactions happening up, hopefully in the near future. But not only that, guys, I mean, the commissioner for the CFL has actively traveled Europe, forming partnerships between the CFL and the top level European American football leagues like the GFL, which is Germany, the AFL Austria, which we're going to be talking about. You're going to hear that. France, of course, the FFFA, and like Italy, the IFL. So you not only are you seeing interactions between Mexico, but the CFL is really taking an initiative and to try to make these partnerships with different leagues around the world. So we're already seeing that interaction, and I mean, I haven't talked about them, but once we go into the NFL, I could definitely mention some more about that. But I mean, you see these leagues that maybe you've never even heard of already interacting with one another. I mean, other than that, guys, that it is, the CFL going in season May and June, so we're looking out for that. When the time comes, we're definitely going to be talking about them. If you want to know where to see them, I mean, or to hear information, you can go to their website, cfl.ca. You can also check them out on Facebook and YouTube. They have videos there. Definitely be worth to look at it, and maybe in your country. See maybe what the difference is and similarities. I know in Canadian Football League, there's only 3 downs. I don't know if they changed that or not, but I know there's different rules in Canada. So as you look at these, hey, tell me anything you think or you saw or you know that I probably didn't say, or maybe I said something wrong. Hey, I ain't perfect, and the information I get, hey, it's just writing on a website, man. Hey, we all know how accurate those things are. So for this week, this video is coming out Tuesday. You can watch Thursday. The World AFB News is going to be where me and my brother talk about leagues around the world, giving you the no of who won what, the scores, and we're also going to be breaking down one video per league. We're going to give you the play of the week, offense play of the week, defense play of the week, and who we're going for, who we're rooting for. Hey, if you can't root for a team, why even watch it? But look out for that, guys, this Thursday, the World AFB News. It'll be covered by me and my brother Jesse, the Rod Boys, as I would like to call it, going through and discussing. I also have a new project kicking off. You'll probably see it this Monday, if not Tuesday, and I might push the World AFB News to Saturday or Friday or Sunday. You'll see a lot of episodes get changed around. I mean, I got the World AFB News on Thursday. I think we're going to keep that there for sure. The league review might get changed to a different day. I don't know yet. And this new one might take over this Tuesday. It'll be me and my sister, Louisa, will be doing a little skit for y'all that day. Don't exactly got all the details, but that will be happening next week, guys. Other than that, hey, the league review, going over the CFL, everything you need to know, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more for y'all people. Go watch it, go see it, let me know what league I should do next. I already have it. I ain't gonna tell y'all though. I'll see y'all guys this Thursday, World AFB News. Please don't miss it. Have a great rest of y'all's week. See y'all Thursday.